If you know anybody by the name of Pearl, this video is not about their mother, but it is about what's inside this box. In case you wanted to know what I was doing, I was making a thumbnail photo. But thank you for watching, and today we are going to be looking at a field watch from Zelos, and I did pronounce that correctly, and if I haven't told you why, I'm not going to bother with it now, but it's a Zelos field watch in 38 millimeter. But before we look at the watch specifically, I want to, tell you what's on my wrist here from an AliExpress 1111 sale. It is a sea stern, and check that out. It's a really, I think I got a good deal on it, and I'm going to do a review on this watch at some point. But I've heard a lot of you have gotten, a truckload of watches from that last sale, and that in itself is going to be a future video because we need to talk about these things. But this watch comes in a different kind of packaging. Well, all Zelos watches now come in a different kind of packaging than they used to when I got the one that I got originally. They're no longer in wood. Now what we get with Zelos is a cardboard box and the ubiquitous metal warranty card lodged in the very side there. And inside we have a leather carrying case, and it is a beautiful little case, very well made. Set the box aside here, and it's a 3-slot blue leather with a little chew toy on the inside. All right, now let's take a look at the watch itself. But when you look at it, I want you to keep in mind that regardless of the price, there is definitely something to be said about what it takes to create a dial like this. Friends, here we have in front of us a stunning field watch. Except, if this is truly a field watch, I don't see why anyone would want to take it out into the field. It's got 200 meters of water resistance due to a screw-down caseback and a screw-down crown. It has sapphire as the crystal, and it has an inner AR coating on the sapphire. It has got a very good anti-reflective coating on it. You can't see any that I can see. You might, well, there's some to light. I don't see any color. And you have loomed indices, which are painted on, not applied. You have signature cathedral top hands for the hands, and they are loomed. And the second hand is loomed at the end. And the 24-hour marks, which are in little triangles above the numerals, they're loomed, but they're in a different color, and you'll see that in just a second. But what we're looking at here is the Swordfish 38 millimeter from Zelos. It's called the Mosaic Mother of Pearl, or Mosaic MOP, if you want to abbreviate it. And the reason is because what we see is a mother of pearl inlay on this dial. And what makes it special is that it's not just one piece of mother of pearl. Now, when we talk about mother of pearl, what is mother of pearl? Mother of pearl is the inner lining of the shell, let's just say an oyster shell or some other mollusk. And it's what's used to protect and harden the shell, but it's the very same material that's used to create pearls. I've never seen a blue pearl like this, because, this might not have come from an oyster. But what we do see is the different stripes of color. I don't know what to call it, but the different shades, the different blends that you don't normally see on a pearl, because this has the opportunity to be flattened out. And what they do is they take this and it's very brittle, so it has to be worked with very carefully, but they'll take that and a piece of that shell, that mother of pearl, and lay it down and make things with it. In this case, they have broken it up into little pieces and made a mosaic. And the detail and the effort that has gone into this, some people may ask, is it worth the price difference for mother of pearl on a dial, on anything actually? In reality, it's not really, if you're looking at it from a value standpoint. But when you're talking about craftsmanship, that's a whole different subject, because stainless steel is stainless steel. We can get stainless steel watches from Pagani Design, and they're made of the same 316L stainless steel as this watch is. But when you look at the level of craftsmanship involved and the effort that has gone into making this particular watch as opposed to others, that's where the difference in the price comes. When the materials might be the same, the price was reflective on the actual quality of the product. So inside is a Seiko NH38. There's no date. And what else can I say about it? The lume is either Super Luminova C3 or BGW9, depending on the model. The clasp, let me show you the clasp real quick. The clasp is, it's sort of polished, brushed, high quality brushing, you might say. You can see it better in that light. So it's not high polish, it's brushed, but it's polished compared to the engraving. And this is an engraving on the clasp. It's just bead blasted on the engraved part. Inside you have the slide adjust that is wonderful. All you have to do is push and slide, and it slides, I mean, like a ice skate on an ice rink, just nice and smooth. The bracelet itself is a 20 millimeter bracelet, but it tapers down to about 18 millimeters down right here. So it does have a very, very small taper, but enough to take away, you know, some of the blockiness. Now this bracelet is just impeccable when it comes to the manipulation. It is wonderful. It's not going to pull any hair for sure. And it is just absolutely smooth and smooth to work. Now the body, the style of this case is also reminiscent of the last watch we looked at, and that was the Swordfish 42 millimeter with the black sand dial. So this is a swordfish style as opposed to other styles. I have my other watch still with me here, which is a black tip, and you can see the difference in the way the case is made for the black tip. I got a little dust on that, sorry about that. We have a smooth case and very curved and soft compared to the swordfish, which has these angular cuts to it. Now we have, as it has been said, we have a 38 millimeter wide case, give or take a little bit based on the way these edges are, but 38 millimeter rounded, and you've got a little bit more than 12 millimeters of thickness, about 12.3. It's stated to be 12, but I believe it's about 12.3. You've got a lug-to-lug of 44 millimeter if you include the bracelet. If you look at the bracelet end links, that is 44 millimeter. But if you look up close, the lugs are actually shorter than the end links. And so I've measured that multiple times, and what we're talking about is less than 44. We're talking about closer to 42, or, you know, around 40, yeah, high 42s, low 43s, but definitely not 44. On the back, like I said, you had a screwed on case back, and in this case you can see an excellent job on the relief 144 of 350. We do have also quick removal end links so that you can change this out if you so want to. If you can get it in the right light, this is an exquisite watch. Very beautiful, and with a 38 millimeter would fit a lot of wrists. I just don't see the functionality of it per se when it comes to actually taking it out in the field, unless the field is a place where you go show off your watch. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to go buy one of these? Do you even like mother of pearl dials? Honestly, I can say I'm not too sure. I'm not sold on a mother of pearl dial. I like mother of pearl on my guitar, on my bass, or my pistol grips on an old Western revolver or something. But on a watch, I'm not too sure about. I hope that Rohan the Righteous, will enjoy this watch, and if he decides he wants to get rid of it, I'm sure I'll be one of the ones that he gives a call. But until next time, let me know what you think about these watches, mother of pearl dials, and like, subscribe, share this video, and we'll see you in the next one real soon, and hopefully I'll be a little warmer. On a side note, I do have merchandise that you could get if you would like it. It's cool stuff. My daughter does all the laser engraving, and you can have it on any kind of container you want. And she can get them too, including the Stanleys. That's what she really focuses on. Just let me know.